This is CPM Precalculus, Chapter 2, number 159. So use your calculator to evaluate 16 to the power of 1.5 and 16 to the power of 3/2. Okay, so let's use our calculators to do that. Why are they the same? What two calculations do you have to do to get the result without a calculator? So first of all, let's go ahead and do this with our calculators. Turn on your calculator. 16 to the power of 1.5 equals 64. Okay, and we're told that these are the same, so 16 to the power of 3/2. Oh, I don't get the same thing. What did I do wrong? I need to make sure to put that power in parentheses. And why do I need to do it? I'll explain in 1 second. But 16 to the power of 3/2 is 64, right? And why are they the same? They're the same because 1.5 equals 3/2, right? 3 divided by 2 is equal to 1.5. So what did I do here when I took 16 to the power of 3 over 2 without parentheses? So that's just a side note. 16 to the power of 3 over 2 in my calculator is equal to 2048, right? So what is different? Well, 16 to the power of 3 over 2, our calculator does order of operations using PEMDAS, right? Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Or parentheses, exponents, multiplication and division, addition and subtraction, right? So which one should happen first is the exponent. So the calculator will automatically do 16 to the power of 3 first, and then no, this is 4096 divided by 2, and then it's going to divide that by 2, giving us 2048. So it's very important to always put a fraction in parentheses when it's in the power. Okay, so that's just a side note. It's not what the question's asking. It asked what two calculations would you have to do to get the result without a calculator. So let's investigate this. 16 to the 3/2 power. We know that half, right? Let's not look at it in decimal form yet because we know these are equal, right? These two are equal. So that half power means the square root. Or we could separate that, and that's 3 over 1 times 1/2, right? And that's equal to 16 to the power of 1/2 times 3 over 1. It doesn't matter the order we multiply in, because again, if we look at PEMDAS, multiplication and division happen in any order. Well, this tells us then, if we go just from this expression, this is the same thing as 16 to the power of 3 to the power of 1/2, right? And the power of 1/2 we know is square root, right? So the two things that we would need to do, the question asked, is what two calculations would you have to make? We have to go ahead and do 16 cubed, and then whatever we get, square root that, right? So we can take our calculator and go 16 cubed, 4096, and square root 4096, right? And we're going to get 64. And so that's 64, exactly what we get when we do it in one step using our calculator. Okay, likewise, if we looked at our expression this way, this would equal 16 to the power of 1/2 to the power of 3, right? If I could do either one in either order. 16 to the power of 1/2 is just the square root of 16 cubed, right? So I could do it in the opposite order. I could square root 16, and then I could cube that answer. Okay? So if the square root of 16 I know is 4. 4 to the power of 3 is 64. So either way, we get the same answer. And these are the two operations that I need to do. Cube and then square root, or square root and then cube. in either order, right? Both are the same. Okay? So that ends for us CPM Precalculus Chapter 2, number 159.